Hey, inspirational guidance to Romeo Ebony. I'm here to do messages for Capricorn. How you doing? I hope all is well with you. I know I've been gone, Capricorn, for at least a week. I had to get in alignment, okay? Mentally, physically, emotionally, all of it. Spiritually, definitely, okay? And I'm going live to talk a little bit about it. It'll be a pull card and chat tomorrow at 7 p.m. All right, so meet me there, okay? So we can chat it up a little bit if you're interested, all right? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. You like the content, please do like, please do comment, and subscribe to the channel, okay? All right. Cross-watch, you're definitely welcome here. And those that have been here with me, thank you so much for your dedicated support. I appreciate you much. I really, really do. Sending love from me to you. All right, Capricorn. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your messages. Overall energy for Capricorn. Overall energy for my Capricorn. Overall energy, Capricorn, what you got here? Overall energy is family. Truth. Ooh. So your overall energy is the truth about a family member, family, your family, or that of another person, and healing, okay? We also got spirit guide here. Somebody passed over a loved one, or this can just be about you being intuitively guided by your spirit guides on how to lighten your load when it comes down to this grieving process and getting the clarity that you need when it comes down to a home. All right. And the happiness thereof. Okay. And the prosperity of it. Okay. The time you put in, the strength that's needed to see the beauty and you still being able to move forward to receive a justice. It's a matter of you. All of this occurring is based on you trusting in setting your boundaries. Okay. When it comes down to your courage, what are you courageous to do? Okay. So that's what we got here. So it's truth in a family dynamic here. This is your family. This is the branch off family. We have a man, a woman, and a child here. Okay. But this is what it's clearly about. So let's go ahead and move forward. Truth and family. Oh, Capricorn, we're about to uncover some shit here. Is what. Let's see what's going on. What's the truth about this family? What's the truth about this family? For Capricorn. Family. Alright. We got the light, the sun. We got a Leo here. Standing your ground. So it's truth when it comes down to a family dynamic. That is a need for you to stand your ground, either with the Leo or stand your ground when it comes down to your happiness with memories of love with somebody from your past. Okay. That they could be working at a dark night of the soul, or you guys were light and dark. Okay. When it came down to the love for each other, there was a need to be patient, or is a need to be patient and have spiritual strength in the transformation that you going through, or all of you are going through, okay, in order to take action and maybe move on towards having the will to have a new beginning, or move on towards past the situation and moving towards having a new beginning in love elsewhere. All right, if this have anything to do with some type of commitment here. All right, so it's all about the clarity that you've gotten, or the clarity that you're getting. I keep saying gotten because we have memories of love, which is the happiness, how things have transpired. Okay, the love, the happiness, the bliss that it brung, or it's all about the light, how you were blinded when it came down to love. Okay, how is it ending? 9 + 1 is a 10. That'll be the 10 of Wands. How heavy burdened it is when it comes down to memories of a past situation with a particular person, or how irresponsible someone was, you or someone else. Take it how it resonates. Okay, when it comes down to memories. All right, but obviously we have a past situation, but it's some truth here when it comes down to it, and maybe that is the truth. The truth is that somebody here was blinded by a family dynamic, and it's a need now to stand your ground when it comes down to it. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I'm going to call these cards. All right, Capricorn, what you got going on? I see the light. I see the light. don't even know if that's a song or not. It's like, I see the light. I see the light. All right. Standing your ground when it comes down to a family dynamic, knowing the truth in this situation, knowing the truth in why you need to stand your ground, how you need to stand your ground, why someone else is standing their ground, okay? Whether this is a family member or this is your family, when it comes down to your wife, your husband, or your child, or that of your companion and a child, okay? So let's get to it, family, and stand your ground for Capricorn, all right? It's the Chariot. Be dealing with the Cancer, but we have forward movement here. We have rewards that come from hard work. That we have you successfully or someone else successfully balancing out their priorities. All right. We have determination, willpower. We have public recognition. So this is what somebody here is looking to shoot for, with standing their ground and moving forward and being successful and balancing out their priorities, being determined. Okay, when it comes down to healing either a partnership, somebody here could be determined to heal a partnership, or somebody here could be determined when it comes down to this Three of Swords, when it comes down to this heartbreak, when it comes down to this sadness, healing to understand this partnership. Okay, when it comes down to the ego. Okay, the ego death to a dream that somebody had, the ego death to trusting in you, or you trusting in them, or this is an ego death to trusting in yourself when it comes down to the truth. Okay. All right, let's get more on this Chariot. You, Knight of Pentacles. So it's about you moving forward. Okay, standing your ground, moving forward. All right. When it comes down to taking your time, planning carefully before taking action, paying attention to the details when it comes down to standing your ground. All right. Obviously, it was a loss of peace of mind here, or will be, when it comes down to an opportunity with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or when it comes down to an opportunity to grow and bring balance in the situation. But somebody here is being stubborn. Somebody here is closed off. Could be this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Somebody from your past that you want to have a new beginning with, or they want to have a new beginning with you. Somebody here may need to travel. Somebody here could be long distance. Somebody here wants to take action and be focused on this passionate relationship, and be very victorious. But it's communication coming in, charging in very fast about planning long term and being abundant. However, somebody here could be walking away from that. Okay, or somebody here could be sitting in contemplation about that, looking to seek to move on. All right, let's see. Knight of Pentacles. What's this Knight of Pentacles about for Capricorn? This could be you that's standing your ground and moving forward, taking your time, okay, planning and paying attention to the details, being very inspired and motivated, communicating your visions, keeping your eye on the big picture. Standing in Emperor mode, you could be dealing with an Aries, but this is standing in Emperor mode. This is taking control of a situation. This is thinking logical about things. This is accepting your leadership and having structure and discipline in your community, or discipline when it comes down to doing what it is that you love, when it comes down to recognition and rewards, when it comes down to work, okay? Because somebody here is kind of stoic, all right? Somebody here could be kind of stoic. Somebody here either needs to or will be communicating clearly about an emotional relationship, okay? Or being unemotionally available for some type of balance with a Virgo, okay? That you could have seen as happiness, that somebody here is crying and grieving over, you or someone else, okay? Yeah. So somebody here this could be you. You got to take it how it resonate, Capricorn. This could be you that's charging forward, okay, standing your ground to move forward, okay, and taking your time when it comes down to your success, being motivated and keeping your eye on the bigger picture. All right, but what's up with this family? Oh, you're awakening to the family. All right. So awakening would be a temporary pause for reflection, insight, and awakening where you see things in a whole new light, embracing your own uniqueness, charitable actions. Okay. Awakening. So when it comes down to this family, see, this would be the hanging and limbo card. All right. But somebody here, and this says awakening. Okay. That's happening. But on this one, it's different because, see, this is reverse, which means that when it comes to this family dynamic, somebody here is still not awakened. They're not awakened to having a reunion and balancing things out with having strength and a vision that's been brought about to have a new beginning. Because when it comes down to the truth of the matter, when it comes down to somebody taking a time out before action, somebody here is looking at the many options that they have when it comes down to a partnership. And that's what's heartbreaking to someone, that someone is in their ego. All right, give me more on this awakening for Capricorn. Eight of Swords, yeah. The illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless. Somebody here could be in the process of also awakening, okay? In the process of awakening, because the Eight of Swords is also reversed. Okay, and this Eight of Swords is it's about being afraid to take action. Okay, so somebody here is in this energy, afraid to take action, afraid to wake up to this family dynamic when it comes down to a transformation, when it comes down to the changes that needs to happen, when it comes down to releasing old belief systems, breaking free from the procrastination. Okay, somebody here is feeling abandoned in the situation. Somebody here is having negative thoughts. They're manifesting the real challenges in their life by having these negative thoughts. Fears surrounding money, okay, poor timing for being employed. Somebody here could be trying to reach out to others for assistance. This is what needs to transform, or this is what is transforming. When it comes down to the lovers, could be a Gemini, Libra, could be a Gemini, or when it comes down to a head over heart decision that has to be made. Embracing the true love and deep, intimate friendships, making choices from the heart, okay, and recovering from an illness. Okay, this is what's being renewed here. All right, when it comes down to a loss, when it comes down to deception, when it comes down to secrets, personal freedom. So when it comes to this family, you are in the energy of awakening to the restrictions, awakening to the lack of self-reflecting or self-confidence. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you get the Knight of Cups. Okay. So this could be about a romantic situation, all right, in which this family dynamic could be about a romantic situation. It's a lack of balance in the relationship, okay? It's a lack of balance. This is why somebody's in the Eight of Swords energy feeling restricted, because there is no balance here. Restricted when it comes down to the balance. Restricted when it comes down to being in love, or swept off your feet, or having a love affair, okay? Or finding balance in this relationship. Somebody's restricted from it because somebody here is... It could be coming out of the energy or in the energy of awakening to the truth that somebody here is lacking the self-confidence to make things right. And bring in this proposal, because the Knight of Cups is upright, to have a solid foundation. Why? Because it could be other people involved. It can be an unwise choice that somebody here is thinking about that they may make. Okay, it could be about it being a better way that'll make you happier by doing something. All right, but it's too much. It's competition. It's other people involved. When it comes down to this, it's change all around the board here. The only numbers we got on the board is the 8. Well, on this table is the 8 and the 7. Walking away, change. When it comes down to investments, when it comes down to stability, when it comes down to balancing things out. And I say that because it's 6, 7, 8. So you got the 7 and the 8. The 8 is reversed. I would look at that, bringing it back to a 7. 7 of Swords. Loss. Okay, it's somebody thinking they're getting away with something. All right, it's lies, it's deceit, it's a decision that wasn't made but still was made because nobody made one. Standing your ground is more about Pentacle energy as well. It's more about Wands energy. All right, so I can look at this as 7 of Wands. Somebody here being very protective of themselves, moving forward to focus on their career, moving forward to focus on their money, transforming from the Knight to the King, transforming from a princess to the Queen. Take it how it resonates. However, there's a family dynamic here. Somebody standing their ground through this separation, through this feeling of sadness, and while awakening, while going through transformation, while feeling restricted, and coming in with an apology or whatever this may be. Seeing the light and the truth of the situation is that somebody here just needs to stand their ground and focus clearly on themselves, not being so sensitive to criticism communicating what it is clearly that somebody here is envisioning. Give me more on the awakening. What's awakening? Walking away from the Empress. Okay, so this could be your significant other. This is someone you've seen as a wife or a husband. It's a time to move on. The Empress is all about taking action. It's giving birth to dreams. Okay, so there's a dream that had to die. You're now needing to awake to it, or you're in the energy of awakening to the fact that when it comes down to a dream that is not there, somebody here moved away or is moving away. Somebody here is still trying to seek more from life. Okay, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing, choosing to make a life change when it comes down to this Empress. And you invested, you could have been 7 years, you invested in this commitment. 7 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups. Somebody invested in this commitment or is invested in this commitment. But somebody here has to stand up for themselves, because right now is a 10 of Wands. Somebody's heavy burden and somebody wants justice if justice haven't been served already. Somebody wants justice for the heartache in this partnership. Okay, somebody here could have had other opportunities. Okay, somebody here needs to meditate when it comes down to having a new beginning and see what vision, what path they want to go down, needing to have the strength when it comes down to a reunion. But somebody, again, is in their ego. So when it comes down to dreaming about you, that's the truth. Or when it comes down to dreaming, you is looking for a brilliant idea, or you're looking for the truth and the clarity. And somebody here could be protecting themselves from your other half. You could be protecting yourself from your other half, because somebody here wants the truth. The Empress. The Empress. Okay, on the Empress. Okay. When it comes down to taking action, giving birth to something, abundance and prosperity, this will be someone who's in their power. This could be your significant other. We get the 2 of Pentacles reversed with a King of Cups. So with this energy, if this is a person, then this is a person who is not juggling a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this is a person who's not juggling when it comes down to their emotions, when it comes down to their intuition, when it comes down to the relationship being solid. Somebody's moving away from someone here who is lacking in, how can I put this? Lacking in pretty much bringing balance to a situation, or bringing balance with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Somebody here lacks, because the Empress can be the Empress or the Emperor all day, but in reverse, it's a lack there in some form or fashion. Somebody's moving away from a person who's lacking. Okay, and what they're lacking is lacking in working too hard. This will be working too hard, having multiple jobs, but they're lacking in not juggling a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or juggling being trustworthy and cautious. All right, but they're lacking it. Somebody here is lacking. The Moon is here. Okay, is listen to your intuition, let go of unnecessary worries, let go of your fear. Revelations that will be made clear when it comes down to too much that's going on. Okay. Give me more on this 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles reverse. Wow. You get the 7 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. So what you get is somebody here is procrastinating, is a need to stop procrastinating, overanalyzing, needing to get clear. Okay, it could be too many addictions. It could be too many options here when it comes down to love. But somebody here on the 2 of Pentacles reverse, is that somebody here is in the energy of coming out of juggling. Or somebody here is lacking because they're not juggling. They're not balancing out a particular person with you, or balancing out their situation themselves when it comes to their emotions. But I'm taking it that is people here, because we get the 7 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is the energy of falling in love. It's about the resurgence of a romantic relationship. It's about forgiveness, okay? It's about not giving up on the people that you love. Okay, and then with the Cups, it's all about getting the clarity. So we have somebody here who is lacking in making a clear decision on a partnership because they're being juggled. Now, it's either you're being juggled in this situation with another person, and this is why you're moving away, or this is why someone else is moving away. Or this is the truth about why somebody here why what is happening, and somebody here is being awakened to this, being awakened or coming into the understanding about why they're restricted in bringing forth an apology or bringing forth an offer. It's because somebody here is moving away from someone who lacks integrity. I was called to say the word. Lacks the integrity. Who's not bringing balance to their emotions or a situation that makes it safe. Somebody here who has who's procrastinating when it comes down to a partnership. Somebody here who has other opportunities when it comes down to a partnership. And that's why somebody here is heartbroken, and this is why somebody here wants justice or will be wanting justice when it comes down to this, because somebody here is heavy burdened with this. Seven of Cups. Damn. Seven of Cups is, transformation. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Page of Wands. Scorpio, we got Scorpio, and we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have Page of Wands is enthusiasm, optimism. Okay, it could also be a child with the Page of Wands. Okay, it's exciting news. But this is not. This is in and out. This is flighty energy. Page of Wands is more about not being enthusiastic, not being creative. Okay, it's not doing things that fuel your passion, but this would be by way of this will be finish what you start, but this will be in the energy of being reversed. It's like, nah. Are you serious, Spirit? Okay. All right. I wish I would have got this memo in the beginning. I'm called to turn things around. Wow. Okay. So if I turn things around, then in this family dynamic, we get an awakening to the illusion of being trapped, lacking the self-confidence when it comes down to some type of proposal, when it comes down to some romantic situation, when it comes down to a situation that lacks balance, okay? Because somebody here is moving away from a husband or a wife, or somebody they've seen as a husband or a wife. Somebody here is moving away from giving birth to a dream, because somebody here is juggling, balancing out a situation with a solid romantic relationship, is hidden but well-intentioned emotions. All right, is somebody here hiding something, but it's well-intentioned emotions. All right, and is what's being juggled is the fact that somebody here is needing to make a choice when it comes down to a love situation. Boom. So when it comes down to this Seven of Cups, we got transformation. We have a life experience that's happening when it comes down to doing things that fuels your passion, having a new beginning. Okay, we go from the Page of Wands now to a Ace of Wands, which brings in a new opportunity. Okay, by being bold and courageous, doing what you're passionate about brings in balance to what it is that you've been mulling over, to what it is that you've been failing to recognize. The point, missing point here, the distractions. Okay. Is saying to wake up, which is awakening right here. Give me more on this transformation for Capricorn. So this transformation is clearly about the Five of Cups. The transformation, okay, this life experience, this change, this releasing old belief systems is about focusing on the negativity. That's what needs to transform. Focusing on the negativity, okay? Things that's not turning out your way. Everything happens for a reason, but it's time for you to look for the hidden blessings in this situation. And that's what needs to transform. When it comes down to, you can have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius child, or when it comes down to a very successful opportunity coming into your life. And I say child because then we have the Page of Swords, okay? But this is all about you thinking very logical, being attentive to your wheel of fortune, all right? You could also be dealing with the Gemini. We have being attentive to your wheel of fortune, okay? It could be gossip also. This is also reviewing all the documents, getting the information that you need, something that could be challenging, okay? But it's insight and an intellectual challenge when it comes down to a fresh new start and having an end to a delay, okay? Because you're using all the tools that's necessary to manifest what you believe in, but it's a decision that needs to be made. All right, because you're being unwilling to make the decision. When it comes down to a high priest, when it comes down to your intuition, okay, when it comes down to someone of higher knowledge or knowing, okay, The moon. You're getting epiphanies. You're getting awakenings. Okay. This can also be a Cancer. When it comes down to the stress that's caused by rapid changes that's happening in your life. When it comes down to love that you're in separation from. Because the wish is for somebody here to be married. The wish is for somebody here to come into union and have some type of commitment. All right. But it's like when it comes down to being proud of yourself and working on this, we get the Seven of Swords. And that's what needs to be renewed. This is what somebody here is looking at. The clarity. Reviewing the past, having forgiveness, wanting to heal your heart. But in your heart, you also know what to do. Okay, is a loss here. Lies, deceit, betrayal. Okay, it's personal freedom, material loss. Okay, making sure you are being honest with yourself when it comes down to things that are taking place. Again, having a renewal. It could be with the Gemini. All right, it could be about you making a head over heart decision, some type of intimate friendship or relationship with someone, but making a choice from your heart space. Okay. When it comes down to negative thoughts, okay, when it comes down to money, when it comes down to your stability, when it comes down to abandoning of a situation with a Leo, or when it comes down to abandoning of a situation that made you very happy. And when it came to balance, somebody here went in a hermit mode. Could have been with a Virgo. Somebody here needed to go in solitude, okay? Somebody here needs self-discovery. Somebody here needed to grow up. This could be why this is happening. Somebody here is needing to stand their ground because somebody here needs to grow up. Somebody here needs to grow up, needed to grow up, however it goes. In this family dynamic. That's what I see. I only got one person here who's really standing in their power. And it's either you walked away from them or they walked away from you. And it could be due to somebody here was juggling someone else. Okay, it feels like somebody here had other options in partnership. Somebody here could have been jealous here in his family dynamic. All right. So when it comes down to standing your ground, it means to move forward. It's saying move forward. Take your time, but keep your eye on the bigger picture. So you're maybe going through healing right now. Message. You're in conflict. Competition. You're still in conflict with others. Opposing opinions. Walking away from the drama. You're standing up for yourself. You're walking away from it. Very ambitious people. You're going after your Ace of Pentacles. All right. You're getting solid and grounded. 9 of Pentacles. 9 to the 1. Bring it to a 10. That's 10 of Pentacles. You're going after 10 of Pentacles. You're strategizing. You are someone else strategizing when it comes down to work. Okay, and losses or a loss that you taken or will take. Okay, but somebody here is getting a windfall of money. Okay, but it's conflicting with others when it comes down to your stability and you going after or having a new beginning. Happily successful and self-employed, enjoying your solitude. Okay, but again, still emotionally unavailable. When it comes down to being proud of yourself, Capricorn. So you got conflict with others. Any more on this 5 of Wands? Yeah. It could be at a distance. It could be with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be conflict with others, opposing your ideas, walking away from the drama, charging in a different direction, or it's simply because of you being relentless to take action. It could be these people are at a distance from you, another country, another town. We got the red, the white, and the blue, America. Somebody here could be coming in to communicate to a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius about an ending. Somebody here is having anxiety when it comes down to what it is they're hoping and wishing for. Or somebody here is trying to be resilient. Releasing situations and people. Somebody's communicating how they need to release someone, put it into a situation. Is unfound fear here. Refocusing. Somebody having sleepless nights when it comes down to having faith in the future or in their dreams. There's a lot here, Capricorn. Take what resonates. I might got to do a bonus read for you too. But yeah, this is what I'm getting because I'm already at 30 minutes. But this is the family dynamic that's going on here. Somebody's waiting to the restrictions. How someone's not bringing forth an apology. walking away from the Empress or walking away from a husband, a wife, or someone you view that way. Because someone here is juggling a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, juggling their emotions and being honorable, being devoted, cautious when it comes down to somebody's integrity. Okay? Somebody here is needing to transform or will be transforming a situation when it comes down to their focus, refocusing themselves. That's what's transforming or needs to transform. When it comes to how they're viewing things, when it comes down to a situation that occurred that they cannot change, you or someone else. It could be with a child, or it could be with just your success and what it is that you clearly want out of this partnership. Somebody here is procrastinating. Somebody here has too many options in a partnership. For Capricorn. And say, go wild, step up and lead. So it's telling you to take charge. It's telling you to move forward, Capricorn. And this is new moon in Capricorn. If you see your name right, Capricorn. Yeah. It says step up and lead. So you're taking charge, or you will be if you're not already, to move forward and take your time towards your success. Being very passionate. Moving away from conflict and drama, far away from it. A whole nother city, town, or place. Because that's from a distance. At a distance. So if you're not doing, it's calling you to step up and lead, take charge of your life, what it is you want to create for yourself, Capricorn, moving forward and understanding and knowing your truth, honor your feelings and what it is that you see as happiness, what do you see as light, what would make you feel light. Message for Capricorn. For Capricorn. There you go. Focus on your success. And be patient. Be patient and focus on your success. Capricorn is what we got here. And if you're not doing it, then please be patient with yourself. Focus on your success. Correct your own mistakes and embrace your power. Admit your vulnerabilities, and it's time for you to speak up. It's time for you to live your soul and not a role and bust out of your cocoon by reevaluating your priorities and doing what it is that you love. Face your adversities and go for your dreams. There you go, Cap. So be patient and focus on your success. And whatever mistakes, correct your mistakes by facing your own adversities. Being honest with yourself, being truthful to you. Seeing the light in you. That's all I got. Please like, please comment, please do subscribe. And until next time, I'll talk to you later, Cap. Bye.